A dramatic reading of the all-time classic, NFL Super Bowl. Timothy Roberts, the NFL Super Bowl MVP. Timothy Roberts, age 6, from Palestine, Texas, loved football. His all-time favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. And he loved to watch Emmitt Smith in action. Best of all, the Dallas Cowboys had made it to the Super Bowl, and they were going to play against the Buffalo Bills. The game was going to start in just a few minutes. Timothy was waiting for Josh Cash, Justin Lantrip, and Brandon Lantrip to join him in watching the game. The crowd in the stadium sang the national anthem, then gave a mighty cheer just as the game was about to start. But Timothy was getting sleepy. Yeah, this is what the 90s were like. Cowboys about to play in the Super Bowl, you're taking a nap. You already knew it was over. It was awesome. I've just got to stay awake for the Super Bowl, thought Timothy as he watched the coin toss. But Timothy was really tired, and he slowly fell into a deep sleep. Then the strangest thing happened. As if by magic, Timothy suddenly found himself at the football stadium. The Super Bowl was being played right in front of his eyes. He heard the loudspeaker. "Attention, ladies and gentlemen," the announcer called out. "The Dallas Cowboys have just asked if Timothy Roberts will join them for this game." Yes. Timothy couldn't believe his luck. Emmitt Smith came up to him and said, "Timothy, we need you on the team. If you'll help us out for the rest of the game, we just might be able to win the Super Bowl." "I'll do the best I can," Timothy said. The players quickly got Timothy into a uniform. Maybe it was a little big, but Timothy didn't care. He was actually in a huddle with the Dallas Cowboys. Timothy joined the Dallas Cowboys. That's Drew Bledsoe. I swear that's Drew Bledsoe. Timothy joined the Dallas Cowboys on the line of scrimmage. As he was facing the Buffalo Bills, he remembered the quarterback saying to him, "I want you to go long and to the right, and then I'm going to pass the ball to you." Great play call. I sure wish Josh Cash, Justin Lantrip, and Brandon Lantrip could see me now, thought Timothy to himself excitedly. Look at that. That's art. They don't make art like that anymore. Timothy ran as hard as he could. The ball seemed to sail through the air forever. Timothy caught it and ran as fast as he could. The Buffalo Bills tried to tackle him, but he was too fast. The crowd went wild as Timothy scored a touchdown. I think the ball's across the plane. It's close, but I think it's across the plane. Later in the game, and again, that looks like Larry Zonka. I'm pretty sure it's just Larry Zonka. Later in the game, the score became tied. Emmitt Smith told Timothy the coach wanted to see him. "Timothy, we all know you can catch and run." "Yeah," the coach said. "But if you can kick a field goal, we can win this game." Yes, I can do it all." "I'll try," Timothy said with a big smile. The players ran back out to the field. The crowd grew silent. The ball was snapped. And see, they didn't ice the kicker. This was the 90s. We didn't have a bunch of stupid timeouts. I just kicked it. The ball was snapped. Timothy kicked that ball with all his strength. It flew through the air and sailed right over the goalpost. Timothy had scored the winning points. The Dallas Cowboys had won the game. Honestly, only beating the Bills in the 90s by a field goal, don't want to style point Super Bowls, but should have done better. It was like a dream. The other players hoisted Timothy above their shoulders and marched him around the football field. Timothy heard the loudspeaker announce, "Timothy Roberts has been chosen the most valuable player today." The crowd started chanting, "Timothy, Timothy, 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 I'm not even sure how you would chant Timothy. It's very hard to chant. "Timothy, Timothy, Timothy, wake up!" Josh Cash, Justin Lantrip, and Brandon Lantrip called. "You must have fallen asleep. The Super Bowl has already started." "But I was just about to get my trophy for the Most Valuable Player award," Timothy murmured as he rubbed the sleep out of his eyes. "You'll always be the most valuable player around here," Josh Cash, Justin Lantrip, and Brandon Lantrip replied. Okay, this was like 25 years before anybody used the term cringe. But even as a kid, I felt like that was kind of a cringy line. Like, Nobody was saying, these guys weren't saying that to me. I can guarantee you that. Now let's make some popcorn and watch the game. The game's already started. We're just making snacks. Most unrealistic part of the book. Timothy Roberts, enjoy this book. A special gift from, oh, it's not signed. It was made in Tyler, Texas. So there you have it. The story of the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Enjoy the game.